Hey YouTube, this is just Party King here. I'm about to show y'all my deck and my extra deck. But just to be warned, some of these cards are older than others. But like they're all, and I have like 80 cards in my deck. Well, let me talk a little bit slower. And I have 80 cards in my deck, only because this deck I only play with my friends. Because I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh with other people besides my friends, and we all use 80 cards. Like right now, I think the max is 60. So, and these cards are beat up because I don't use protective on them. So, and some cards that are older than others, like I said, so they are still they're beat up. They've been beat up for a while, and some of them I traded off of other people. So that's why they are beat up. Cause like I said, cause me and my friends don't take care of them, and sometimes I don't trade with just my friends, trade with other people. Like, let's just go here. But before we start, I don't keep it in a certain order because right now I have my deck shuffled, so it has cards from different, from different generations in it. So here we go. First, I start off with the Sanctuary in the Sky, and the reason I have a field spell card in this, think I have like 2 or 3 more, but like the reason I have a field spell card is because, sorry, I need something to drink. It is because I'll get a drink later. Anyway, it's because of a certain card. I will need it for later. I see for this one, this field spell card can work for 2 cards, but it all depends on how the duel goes for one certain card. I have Dimensional Hole. This card is good. So now we don't know about the rare or super rare or ultra rare because I don't keep track of that stuff. I just play with cards. But like this card's good. Like I really don't use it that much, but like I keep it in for like if I want to save a monster just in case. I have Tower of Babel. This card really messes up the opponent because every time they try to play spell cards, if this is activated, you can fit 1 spell counter on here. So, and they take 3,000 points of damage once it has all 4. I also have Yuumi. This is the second field spell card. Yuumi, I have like 1 water monster in my deck, but I just use Yuumi because for my 1 card that, like I said, for later. I have Spell Biting Circle. This card's actually good. In the Yu-Gi-Oh game I have for the Game Boy Advance before the DS and all that, this was a spell on there. I don't know why. Or maybe it said magic, but either way. But it had a different effect. This card, as you know, sorry, this card can stop a monster from attacking and it can't change the battle position, which is ultimately good for, stronger monsters your opponent have. And Lights of Intervention. This is my third trap card. This card is good in case your opponent has like Marshmallions. You can play it against them, because I know my friends do. It's a pain in the butt, but it's good. I have, some of the cards I can't pronounce. Tuskume? Well, I'll let y'all pronounce that. Sorry. But like, if this is summon or flip face up, I can pick one of my opponent's monsters to face down. And also have a trap card, which helps me. But like, that's not too much. Like, the trap card's not really good, but like, since this is a spirit, it goes with it. So it helped me. I have Skilled Dark Magician. If 3 spell cards are activated, I can sacrifice him and summon Dark Magician from my hand. Deck or Grigor. He is good. So, and because of that, I have 2 Skilled Dark Magicians in my deck. This is one. I also have 2 Dark Magicians in my deck. I might be overdoing it, but it's still good. I have Trap Hole. Trap Hole, if my no more summons or flip summons, lose 1,000 attack or more, their monster is destroyed. So, I keep that. I love that card. I had that card for for a while. I have Power Giant. Yeah, I don't like this. I really don't use them in my deck that much, but like I use them sometimes because I switch them in and out. But like, let me see. Guess it's all blurry for y'all. I'm recording off my phone. You guys sent level 4 or one level 4 lower monster from my hand to the grave. I really don't like that. Ooh, Photon Wyvern. I like him. All set cards my opponent controls. Like all his monsters are set and they're all destroyed. So that's why I use him. Yeah, he is one. He is. When I brought a tin a while back. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Premium Collection. And I got Photon Wyvern out of here. So I like this card. I've been using it in my deck ever since against my friends. I have Marshmellion. This is the one I got off of my one friend. I traded him like blue eyes for it. Only because I like Marshmellions. It can come in handy for, like, if you're in trouble. So you know. I have my Agent of Creation Venus. As a fact, I can pay 500 life points plus up one mystical shine ball from my hand or deck, and I have one mystical shine ball in my deck. So we'll get to that later though. This card I like because if my opponent has like a monster on the field and I have none, I summon this, I can activate its effect. There you go. When my opponent summons another monster and decides to attack, I have to attack my monsters. Has Summon Skull. Yeah, every time I make a deck, I always make sure I have like Summon Skull in my deck. Sorry, I thought I heard someone at the front door just listening. Yeah, as I was saying, every time I make a deck, always make sure I have Summon Skull, only because I like Summon Skull. That's it. And here is my other skill, Dark Magician, which I already talked about with the first one. And this is my Agent monster, Agent Judgment Saturn. This is the monster that goes with my field spell card, the Sanctuary in the Sky. My life points are higher in the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, and if I have this monster on the field, I can sacrifice it. My opponent takes the damage between it, which is good. If my life points are like way higher, so I like that. Have Double Constant. I use them just in case one of my skill Dark Magicians in the graveyard. I make sure I protect them only if I have Dark Magician in my hand. I can use them as 2 tributes to summon a dark monster. Have my Agent of Mystery Earth. It is normal summon. I can add 1 agent monster from my deck to my hand. It is also a tuner, as you can see. So I can tuner summon Gravity Warrior. Yeah, it's a little bent. Something happened with my cousin. I let him borrow it for like 5 days. So yeah, a few cards of my cards actually bent because I did let my cards to my cousin. Gravity Warrior. Sorry, I got 2 lights on. Also, I used to have 2 synchro monsters, but one I lost at school because I went to like Milton Hershey, but I got kicked out because some random stuff happened. So I have Nuzzler just in case. Yes, I did. I have cards from all generations. I don't think I said that in the beginning. I might have, but just in case. I don't know what generation this is from. I really don't pay attention to like spell cards and their generations. But like I said, I have Nuzzler. It is good. I like to use it. Like, I don't pay 500 life points to put it back on top of my deck though. I only use it once. And now, oh, guess I ruined out already. I was gonna make a surprise. Yes, I have all 3 God cards. Yes, they're ruined. That's my fault. I got them out of the Legendary Collection. That's where I got like both my Dark Magicians, Dark Magician Girl's on my deck also, but I'll talk about that later. Blue Eyes and Red Eyes. I had Red Eyes, but I traded him for a certain monster. We'll get to that later. Like first with Slifer. Since me and my friends already know its effect, like me and my friends, we always have all 3 God cards and it's in our decks. But like, since we already know its effect, we just play their effects. So I have first Slifer. So I also have the Winged. I said first Slifer. I'm gonna say I have Slifer. Also have the Winged Dragon of Raw. Yeah, like I said, this effect, you know it's good. I can pay all but 100 of my life points. Gains that much attack. I also think of defense. Well, that's how me and my friends play. I'm not sure if it's defense or not. They also have Obelisk. Obelisk is good, you know. He can be the strongest monster in the field or the weakest monster in the field. All depends how you play. Also have Mystical Elf. You know, because of defense, I like to go defensive and offensive in this deck. Also have Hammer Shark. See, when I showed Yuumi earlier, this is what I'm talking about. I had like one water monster in my deck. So Hammer Shark, I do it. Yeah, Hammer Shark is the only water monster in my deck, so I'm not gonna use effect because it really don't count. I have Mirror Force. I have like 2 of these in my deck. I'm not sure how many you can have. I think it's 3 though. Monster attack, other attack position monsters just get destroyed.